All right, so now I want to create I want to go into the database, create the database real quick, and then I want to show you how to build a quick Blueprint app. So what I'm going to do is, in this database, I already have the connection. I'm going to close this. I don't need that anymore. Okay. What I want to do is go into my MySQL workbench. I'm going to create a new connection. Okay. And I'm just going to call this loan example. Okay. And then I'm going to go in and grab delete everything out of there. Okay. And then username. I'm just double clicking right in the, so I'm going to also do the database, and then I'm going to store the password right in there. And then when I click test connection, it should come back positive, which it did. And I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to go right into it. And I'm just going to create one table. Okay. Create a table. In the table, it's going to be called loan info. And this one will be loan info ID. We'll set that as the primary key and auto incremented. And we will call it loan amount, and that will be a decimal, 10.2, and then we'll call it term in years, and that will be an int because it'll be a number. And then we'll have, so we need the loan amount, the term in years, and the interest rate. Interest rate, and that can be a decimal, and we'll just go like 6.3. This is not going to be a very robust app, so we'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to click apply. So make sure we write to the database. That's fine, and click finish. Okay, so loan info, loan amount, term years, interest rate. I need to know what these are. Okay, so I'm going to come down to my little snipping tool, and I'm just going to take a picture of those and just kind of reference it on my computer. So I'll just have a snipping of these, and I'm just going to put it over so I can come look at it anytime I need to without having to go back. Okay. Now, if I go into my blueprints, I have my runners here. Okay. I'm going to make a copy of that and just paste that right in there and call it loan amortization. Okay. I'm going to add this to Git. So right now it's red. I'm going to say don't ask again and just add. So now it's going to go green. Okay. All right. Now let's start at the top, and we'll just go through and fix each thing. So down here, the first thing we want to do is change this, and we're going to call it loan amortization. Okay. I'm going to copy that whole thing and put it right there. Then I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it in each of the routes that were red. Okay, we have 3 of them. Okay, all right. Now down here, I'm going to call that loan, and right here I'm going to call that also loan. Okay, and then I'm not going to collect first name, last name, and I'm not going to go insert into runners. I'm going to insert into loan. And if I look back at my database, I called it loan info. Okay, so the table name is loan info. Insert into loan info, and I want to insert into those 3 things. So I want the loan amount, and I want the term in years, and I want the interest rate. Okay, so if I come up here, I can take that loan amount, put that right here, put it right there. I can take my term in years, put it right there, put it right there. And then I can come here and watch it do it automatically. Very nice. Okay. And then down here, I want to change out. Now these little guys here is a way for, it's a security thing for inserting into here so you don't have any SQL injection attacks. It's the way that it needs to do. So I'm going to put term limbs here, and it's going to auto put in interest rate. So I want to take that as that. And then here I'm going to say new loan information added successfully. And I want to redirect back to this route here. So I'm going to take that route, put it there, and then take the actual thing where it's going and put it here. Okay, so it'll redirect after it does its insert. It will redirect and put it back to this route and come back down here and do all. Now, we want to select all from loan info. So I'm just going to grab this loan info table and put it here. All right, insert the new loan info into the database. Handle post request to add a new loan. Okay, and that's working out pretty good. The framework is all pretty much the same. Okay, so handle get request to display all loans. Good. All right, and here it's not going to be all runners. It's going to be all loans. Okay, just to keep the variables named right, I'm going to send that in. So this right here is what's going to be sent into this template, and we need to call this template loans. Okay, which means I need to go into my templates, and I'm going to copy runners, and I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to call it loans. Now, being careful that I call it the same thing that I typed in here. So with an S, I'm going to click OK. And there's my loans. I'm going to change this up here to loans, just so we have that. And we know they're different. All right, so I go back to loan amortization, and I'm going to do the same thing now down here for update the loan. Okay, so I come down here and then delete the loan. Okay, so update loan. Okay, and I need the loan ID. Actually, I called it loan info ID. Okay, that's what's going to be passed back into here. So I'm going to take that loan info ID. I'm just going to paste it right here, and update loan. I'm going to paste that right there. Okay, connects into the database. It does the request. Update the loans detail. Get rid of that S. And right here, it's requesting the same stuff I have here. So I'm just going to copy these three things, and I'm going to come down here and paste them right here. Too easy. Now I'm going to update it. Update loan info. That's the table name. Set loan amount equal to term in years equal to, and then we also want one more. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to hit a comma, and we'll put in interest rate, and I'm going to just do the exact same thing. Okay, and I'm not putting a comma here because there doesn't go one in the SQL. Okay, where loan info ID is this last one. So now I'm going to have to put them in the right order. So here, 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 and info ID. It auto put it in, and I'm going to say loan updated successfully, and I want to send it back up here. So I can just grab this whole URL and put it right there, and it will send it. Once you update it, it will send it back up to the main loan page. Okay, and to load up the loan info is right here. So I want to select all from loan info, where loan info ID is that loan ID, which we got right here. So I'm going to put that right there. And then it will say, I want it to be update loan. And I want to send in loan info. I might, instead of all, it's just fetch one. So I might even call it one loan info. Or you know what? Current. current better. Let's do current loan info. All right, and it's sending in a thing called current loan info, and it's putting it in right there. Okay, so now I need an update loan. Okay, so I'm going to copy update runner. I'm going to paste it right in here, and I'm going to call it update loan. I'm going to click OK. And here, instead of update runner, I'm going to call it update loan. All right. Okay, now let's go down and do the delete. In the delete, it's delete loan. And it's also the loan info ID. We've got to pass that in so we know which one to delete. I'm going to put that there too while we're right there. And I'm going to put that in right there. And then I'm going to come over here to delete loan, and I'm going to put that right there so I don't forget. So those two usually match up. Okay. And it just basically comes down and says we want to delete. So delete from loan info. That's the name of the table. Where I'm going to put that, the loan ID that we just grabbed, put it right there, is equal to the one we just grabbed in from the actual form. Come down here and say loan info deleted successfully, and then I'm going to redirect it back to the loan amortization one instead of runners. All right, so that's how you would update the loan amortization. Okay, now we want to actually add a function in here that will take the information that it gets from all loans, and it will output the results of the loan amortization out to this loans template here and display on the loans template when it's clicked. Okay, so that's going to be the next part. We're going to talk about that in just a minute.